Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming my 18-week pregnancy update. Holy cow, it's so crazy to think that I am already 18 weeks pregnant. It feels like this pregnancy is seriously just flying by. I can't believe it. So I have a couple of things that I just want to share with you guys before I really get into it. There's two different apps that I use to track my pregnancy. One is called Ovia and the other is called What to Expect. I think the What to Expect is the more popular one that a lot of people use that, or the Bump. I have signed up for like a Bump account, so I do have one and I get those emails at the start of a new week, but I don't have the app. It just didn't really work well on my phone and kind of bogged it down. So I do go back and forth between the What to Expect and the Ovia. The one that I use the most, though, I would say is Ovia, and it has one feature that I want to show. Let me get my phone. In the app, it will show you your like the size of your baby's hand. So for 18 weeks, but that's the size of baby's hand, and then it compares it to 9 months. So I really like that feature. I think it's super cool. And so the Ovia app right now says that the baby is the size of a sweet potato, and the What to Expect app says it's the size of an artichoke head. But regardless, baby is 5.59 inches and 6.7 ounces typically at 18 weeks. So I just kind of want to talk to you guys a little bit about what's been going on in this week of pregnancy and that kind of stuff. The movements of the baby are so strong. I mentioned in my last video that I was feeling movements, and a lot more frequent than I was when I was just getting the flutters, but now it's like I feel the baby all the time. So I used to only be able to feel when I would lay down and just be really still and quiet, then I could kind of like feel the baby moving. Now I can be up walking around or whatever and feel it move, which is so crazy because it's like they're so strong. And I know that people can put their hand on my belly and feel the baby move too. So that's been really cool and a really exciting change over the 18, or like in week 18, because now it's just not me being able to feel it. I know I'm not crazy because I'm like, hey, you can feel it too. So that's been really fun. Some of my physical symptoms that I've had in the 18th week of pregnancy is I've been getting worse heartburn. I notice it more after the last meal of the day, especially when I go to lay down and like relax for the day. I just have like that really bad heartburn. I don't have it every single day, just kind of depends, I guess. And so that's been a symptom. Also, I've like in the mornings, I've noticed, because so in prior weeks of pregnancy, I would sleep, like fall asleep, wake up in the middle of the night, be up for a couple hours and then go back to sleep. And when I would be up in those like few hours, I would always tend to eat a snack, like a piece of fruit or something like that. So I am now sleeping all the way through the night, so from night to morning. And I noticed that when I first wake up, I feel lightheaded and have headaches, and it's typically until I like eat a full breakfast and then I'll feel better. So I think, yes, it's great that I'm not, waking up in the middle of the night. I'm also not getting that like extra snack that my body was used to. So it's caused me to have lightheadedness. And I know that they say like around now that's like when your blood sugar kind of drops, and so you experience lightheadedness like when you stand up really fast or whatever. But I notice mine the most in the morning. I don't really notice it too much after that. Before bed though, I do typically have backaches. So what I've been doing just to kind of remedy that is just lay on a heating pad for about 15 to 20 minutes before I go to bed. Not too long, because I know that like there's concerns about your body overheating or whatever. and that can cause harm to the baby. But so just for about 15 to 20 minutes, I'll just lay on a heating pad, low heat, whatever, and it just really relaxes all the muscles in my back and helps to like me relax and allow me to go to sleep. Because I notice it most like when I lay down for the night and I'm ready to go to bed and I'm like, oh my gosh, my back hurts. So also in my sleep, I've noticed that I'm tossing and turning. So while I'm not waking up, I notice like I'll be on one side and then like I'll wake up and like flip to the other side, but immediately fall back asleep. But I'm just like having to switch sides. So, you know, just getting uncomfortable to just stay on one side the entire night. Also, another physical symptom that I have is a larger appetite. So I've noticed that I can eat a lot more and I'm wanting to eat a lot more frequently, which is good because in the past few weeks or more as I entered into my second trimester, I was really concerned that I wasn't really gaining a whole lot of weight. Because like I said in my last video, from my first doctor's visit to my second, I only had gained 2 pounds, and then from my second to my third doctor visit, I didn't gain any weight. So I was just kind of concerned, you know, that maybe I wasn't gaining weight quick enough and not really knowing how fast my body would, you know, gain weight, and being that, you know, I'm further along in my pregnancy and not really showing, and so I just wasn't sure. So now my appetite has really, really picked up. And I guess that's normal because they say now the baby is doubling in size each week. So, you know, they say that you'll have a larger appetite, and so that's definitely been true for me. I noticed that, you know, I eat a really big breakfast and then a couple hours later I'm hungry for a snack, and then I eat a really big lunch, and then a couple hours later I'm like hungry for another snack, and then I eat a really big dinner, and then not even a couple hours, I'll be ready for dessert and I have to have something before I go to bed. And then again, like I said, you know, I wake up and I'm like, okay, I gotta eat something right now. So I've noticed that. Also, my belly to me feels bigger. Like I know at the end of the day, I'll look down and be like, oh my gosh, I like feel like I'm bursting like a balloon. I know other people who aren't super close to me but know about my pregnancy don't really notice that I'm pregnant yet, or say that I'm really, really small for how far along I am. But I know the people that are like super close to me and see me all the time, they're like, oh yeah, you're getting a little pudge. So it's just a matter of time, I guess, before I really like won't be able to hide it anymore, because I can still, you know, go about daily life and wear regular clothes and people not know that I'm pregnant. So I guess that won't be true for much, much longer. I don't really have a whole lot of emotional symptoms. I think the most is just like I can cry like that. So, and about like dumb things and stuff like that. If I watch labor videos, I cry. If people talk about like having babies or like babies that like had hard backgrounds or stories or things like that, I cry. Or like I'm like, I don't know why I'm crying, I'm just crying. So that's been a symptom. And also just like that feeling of like nesting, like I'm just like, oh, I need to get this and I need to get that and I need this and that, and I'm feeling like I need to get everything. And when I like am out shopping, just I've been buying so many baby clothes and always feeling like I need to stock up and get more and more and more, to the point where now it's like I really don't need to buy any more baby clothes because I bought so many, and probably I'm gonna have more baby clothes than I will ever need, and this baby will probably only get to see a few of these things, and a lot of them will probably still remain with tags on, because I bought so many things. And then, you know, with baby showers and things like that, I know you'll get more. So this baby will be set clothes wise. Another huge symptom is pregnancy brain. It is so real, and I did not know that. I did not know that, like, that you actually lose your brain. So I will have something that I need to do, and I will just completely forget and won't ever remember unless someone tells me, and then I'm like, oh crap. I'm having to write like notes to myself and write everything down just so that I can remember. It has become so bad, and sometimes I feel so dumb because I'm just like, I really don't know how to do that, or I really don't know like how to word that, or like there's even like I'll be talking and I'll say something and then I'm like, is that the right word for that? So yeah, I definitely have those like moments where I'm just like, gosh, I feel really, really dumb. And I know it's just pregnancy brain or whatever, but I did not realize that it was that big of a deal and that it really happened like that. And so that's been crazy. But other than that, while my 16th week was pretty like asymptomatic, I have had more symptoms in my 18th week, but it hasn't been too terrible. It's just like my body's way of telling me, hey, you're pregnant. So other than that, it's been a really good week and just watching myself grow. And I do have my technically 20-week doctor's appointment this next week, so it'll actually be at the end of my 19th. But so I'm excited for that and to get to see baby and make sure everything's okay, and they'll do measurements and all that kind of stuff. And so like it's that big long sonogram and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited for that, and just to kind of continue to grow and grow this little baby. So I am going to go ahead and insert a clip of my belly and give you guys belly measurements. Okay, so here's my belly at 18 weeks. And from this side. Granted, I have eaten breakfast and lunch today, so this isn't like on an empty stomach, but I think it's a pretty accurate picture of what my belly looks like on a normal basis. It's just that this part tends to swell out by the end of the day. So, and then I'll go ahead and measure. So I'm still measuring at like 30 maybe. Alright, there's my belly. So thanks so much for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what your experiences were in your 18th week, or if you're in your 18th week. I'd love to hear like what everybody else went through and all that. So thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.